Hey, what's going on? So, had a little different video today. We're playing Gran Turismo for a change. So I'm doing the daily races. I think this is daily race B maybe, but I'm in the McLaren F1 GTR. It's okay in the straights, but turns it's almost like the 2019 F1 Williams. So start is okay, not the best, but in straight lines the McLaren does very well, but turns not so well. So we get a good exit there, and I go for a dive bomb. Dive bomb works out, goes wide a bit, and then we both hit each other there, but might have been my fault and his, but we'll have to see. So here we come to the third turn. You can go flat out if you're brave enough, but I'm not there yet. So yeah, I'm gonna go quiet a bit just so you guys can have a look at the video, and I'll talk again when I need to. Now yeah, we're coming up to the dash chicane now. If you get a good line through the dash chicane, then you'll have a very good line towards the final turn and maybe a potential dive bomb, which could help you in the race. But as you can see, the guy in first gets punted into the shadow realm by the guy in second, and he moves all the way down into 7th place, which is not so good for him now. Now here comes the dash chicane. It's crucial to get a good line through here, try not to mess it up. I haven't tried going flat out the whole way yet, but you don't know if it might be possible or not, but see what I mean with the McLaren with its top speed, you can catch people so easily in the straights. It's just the turning on the car which isn't so good. So that's the end of the first lap. But for Gran Turismo, I personally think manual gear is better than automatic. It just gives you a higher top speed in straights. But now there's a Porsche and a Beetle in front, but now the Porsche goes very deep into the first corner and loses a position, which is good for us. So yeah, now I'm gonna go quiet again and let you carry on watching the video. Coming up to the dash chicane again. Now here's where I try to go flat out and fail a lot. I hit the side and into the wall and get handed a 5-second time penalty. That's the one thing I don't like about this game. You hit the barrier, bam, 5-second time penalty. But hey, what can you do? I try see if there's a dive bomb potential here, but nothing happens. But we might catch him on the straights now. Just so you know, I've played this already and now I'm just voicing over because I find it's better to race without talking, just to focus a bit more. So this is a voiceover from all the races that I'm going to be showing you now. Now yeah, I go for the dive bomb and I get slapped and then hit again. But we're about to serve the time penalty now, so it's not gonna really matter. But I still want to try and get past him. Coming up to the penalty markers now, and didn't bother really shifting because it's not going to be necessary. Takes so long. Now we're off again. I only lose one position in that 5-second time penalty, but hey, can maybe catch him. You'll see soon. With this braking zone here, it's so hard to try and get perfect with a perfect line out the corner. Because if you go too fast, you're going to go into that gravel type surface, which isn't ideal. We're coming up to the chicane again. Get a decent line through there, not the best. But now, because of the McLaren's top speed, it's a bit easier to catch him. We're pulling and pulling and pulling. Not gonna go for a dive bomb this time. Maybe the next lap. We'll have to see. So now here comes the straight where we're gonna maybe pull up to him a little bit, but I have to see that because the Porsche has decent top speed, but I know the McLaren's is a bit better. Potential dive bomb, but he overshoots the corner, which is a free position for us. But now cut over because nothing really happened. Got a decent line through the chicane. Pass him for third, but he goes at a better line through the final turn. So, but we'll have the toe through the straight now. Gonna be gaining. Dive bomb this? No, not this time. But I have a better line through the first corner than him, so catching a little bit more. Dive bomb through here and overshoot it. Getting a bit eager for that third, but that might have been my fault there. And now he's gonna pull away in these S sections because the McLaren's turning isn't so great compared to the Porsche. But if we get a good line through the chicane, we can maybe get him. And again, it's crucial now to get a good line through this turn over here. Get a decent line. But now it's all up to the line through the chicane. Touch the wall there, and he goes and hits the wall. He tried to get a good line through there, but just clipped the edge of that wall. And so replay of there what happened, but I couldn't get the perfect replay. But going through the final turn to win finish third in the first race. Gonna show you the second race now, how that one did. So see you there. So going on to the second race, now didn't have time to try and improve my time, so we moved down to 6 for the start of the race, but got a Italian in front of us in a Ferrari, so can maybe get a few overtakes on the first lap, but we'll have to see, because a lot of people go wide in the first corner on the first lap. Ferrari almost spins out there, and there goes the Spaniard in, couldn't see what car that was. Then we pass the guy in the Audi R8, we move up to third. Then we got a Denmark, I'm not sure what country that is, so sorry if I got it wrong. So yeah, got the Ford GT in front with the Dodge Viper in first. Going through the S sections now, get a little bit of a better line than the guy, not Ford GT, sorry, it's a McLaren F1. Get a better line than him, but on the other half he does better than me. So sorry about that. I'm gonna try to get a better line through the corner, this corner over here than him. We both get a decent line there, so now it's all up to the chicane. I get very wobbly there, too much curb, but might have gotten a better line than the other McLaren, but we'll have to see. Could have maybe gone up on the inside there, but also went a bit too wide. But yeah, where we can now try and Sorry about that. Just checking something. Okay, maybe get a better line than the guy in second now. Potential pass on the outside. No, get it all wrong on the first turn. But then those two hit each other. And then we pass the McLaren, not the best way I want to, but position is a position. So yeah, trying to catch up to the Viper to try maybe go first. So I'm gonna go quiet now just so you can watch the gameplay. Going through the dish again. I'm trying to get a good line through there, but I'm gonna get it all wrong and into the wall again. It's so hard trying to get a good line through there. If you get it right, you'll probably gain a position. If you get it wrong, you're gonna lose a lot of positions. But trying, but now you just have to put our head down and try to catch up to the back again. Those two are going side by side. The Ford pushes the McLaren wide a bit onto the grass and gives us an opportunity for a much better line to catch up to them. Going side by side now with the McLaren, gets past him. Now it's just up to the first turn to see how that goes. And braked a bit too early and nudged that other McLaren. Braked maybe a little bit too early for that first corner, but tried to play it safe. Playing it safe did not work out, but nothing really happened for those next few laps. So going on to lap 4 now, where we catch up to the guy in first, which I don't know how he got that time penalty, but gives us the opportunity to catch up. And going into the S sections. Trying to get a good line through there, but it's not really working. We go side by side with the Viper, but he's gonna try to squeeze us into the grass and we hit the barrier, and he gets a 2-second time penalty for that, which I can think is kind of fair for trying to push someone into the barrier. And we get the braking zone all wrong, just like the Ford GT, which gives the Viper a chance to go for first, but he's got that 2-second time penalty, so we have to see about that. And he hits the wall of the death chicane again. Catching up to the guy in the I keep on saying Ford GT, sorry, the McLaren F1. Trying to brake as late as possible, but still trying to get a good line through there. Get a decent line there while he goes off the grass. Sorry, my voice. But since he got a bad line through there, gives us the opportunity to move up to first in the final lap. He's gonna try his best now to try catch us, but don't think he's gonna have enough time to do that. Pulling away from him, but it's all up to the dash again. He gets a better line through that corner, but it's all up to if one of us hit the wall or not. I get a decent line through the dash again, but he gets a better line. Down to who has the higher top speed now. Yeah, I think I may have braked a little bit too early, which gives him the opportunity to go past, and I was so annoyed with myself there. Last corner, had it in the bag and I went and threw it away like that. Shouldn't have braked so early for that corner, but yeah, they go on to the third and final race now, and see you then. Gonna try the Aston Martin DBR 9 now with the Racing Point colors. You don't know if you might get a few extra horsepowers out of this thing since they copied the Mercedes this year, but or the Mercedes from last year, but we'll see. It's also got a decent top speed and decent turning, so it might be a little bit better. But going for a dive bomb here, get pushed almost into the barrier there, but still managed to get past. Now it's first and second ahead. And don't get a good line at all through that corner. Go onto the gravel, but managed to hold it up to keep it on the track, but have to see how the rest of the race goes. But you know, see now what I mean by is at least a little bit of decent turning. Then the McLaren can turn a little bit sharper than that car. So I'll see you again until something good. So we got a decent line through there with the Beetle behind us, but we're gonna be sent into the shadow realm now by that Beetle and get pushed into the barrier. He tried to use me as a braking zone there, but hey, what can you do? So time to put my head down and try catch up to him. He gets a very bad line through the S's and hits the wall, so it gives us an opportunity to go past both of them here, but he gets, well, I was going to say he gets a better line through there, but he goes very deep into the corner and goes into the wall, which probably takes him out of the race now. But nothing else really happened through this race. Stayed second, and that was basically it. Going through the dish again, now get a decent line through there, very close to the wall, but gonna finish second in this race. But let me know if you would like to see next week's weekly races like this again. Maybe do it earlier in the week if you would really like to see it, but leave a like, maybe subscribe if you want to see more of this, and goodbye.